Hello, my name is Nathan Stiefel, and I serve as the Deputy Ombudsman within the U.S. Department of Homeland Security's Office of the Citizenship and Immigration Services Ombudsman. At the CIS Ombudsman's office, our mission is to assist individuals and employers resolve processing problems related to the administration of immigration services and benefits delivered by U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, also known as USCIS. I want to take this opportunity to tell you about us and the case assistance services we provide, and also share some tips on how to use our services most effectively. Before we begin, it's important to note that we are not part of USCIS. We are a headquarters office housed under the U.S. Department of Homeland Security and operate independently from USCIS. We adhere to the Ombudsman's principles of independence, confidentiality, and neutrality as we carry out our important mission. Each year, our office receives thousands of requests for case assistance. I want to give you a sense of the types of cases we can and cannot help with. Generally, we're unable to provide assistance if your case is within USCIS's posted processing times. Please check the processing times published on USCIS's website before submitting a case assistance request with our office. We can, however, research and inquire in instances where a case is outside USCIS's published processing times, or there are no published processing times and the case has been pending for more than 6 months. Also, we often help with cases involving lost files or file transfer problems, mailing issues, typographic errors in immigration documents, applications and petitions that were improperly rejected by USCIS due to clear errors of fact or misapplication of the relevant law, certain cases involving U.S. military personnel and their families, and compelling emergency or hardship requests that fall under USCIS's expedite criteria. Please note, though, that our office does not have the ability to overturn USCIS decisions, nor to compel USCIS to expedite or adjudicate a case. Importantly, we also cannot rectify actions resulting from incorrect information given by third parties, such as legal representatives or designated school officials. In addition, we're unable to intervene on issues that are solely within the purview of another government department or agency, such as with U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, U.S. Customs and Border Protection, or the U.S. Department of State. Because we are an office of last resort, we ask that you first attempt to resolve concerns directly with USCIS through its available public service channels, including the USCIS Contact Center, Case Status Online, My USCIS, and other web-based resources. To submit a case assistance request with our office, please visit our website. There you can fill out Form DHS 7001. This form is free and can be filed online. When you submit Form DHS 7001, you should make sure to include a description of the issue, A numbers and receipt numbers, including those for underlying petitions, copies of USCIS notices and any submitted responses, a signed Form G28 if there is a legal representative, consent from the petitioning individual or employer if applicable, the USCIS contact date and service request management tool number, commonly referred to as an SRMT, and any other supporting documentation that will help the CIS Ombudsman's office review your request. If you're seeking expedited review of your case, please be sure to submit supporting evidence that demonstrates urgency or hardship. Also, if families or other groups are requesting case assistance, each individual applicant or petitioner must submit a separate Form DHS 7001 with supporting documentation. Anyone protected by federal confidentiality provisions, for example, victims of trafficking, domestic violence, or other crimes, must submit an actual wet signature on the Form DHS 7001, which can be uploaded when you complete your submission. Anyone else can sign the form electronically. Finally, it's important that the applicant or petitioner and their representatives' address be current and up to date in USCIS systems, since we can only send mail to the address USCIS has on file, not the one provided on Form DHS 7001. I hope this video has provided you with a better understanding of the CIS Ombudsman Services and when and how to submit a case assistance request with our office. For a more comprehensive discussion of the CIS Ombudsman Services, don't miss the AILA video roundtable recording from September 30th, 2021, featuring CIS Ombudsman Phyllis Colvin. Please feel free to reach out to us by visiting our website. Thank you.